Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we had a brief discussion about the data types in Python. We have discussed that there will be three types of numeric data types: int, float and complex. Now let us go deep into these three numeric data types. First of all, int. These include all the positive, negative and 0. Unless it is a decimal is never considered to be an integer. Okay? For example, 2, -2 or 0. All these are considered to be integers. You can have from -infinity to +infinity. Okay. Now going about float, it has all floating point values such as decimal values, that is 0.1 or 1.2 something. All which has more than one decimal point, one or more than one decimal point are considered to be float values. Okay. And another data type is complex. The complex data type has a real value and an imaginary value. Let us consider 2 plus 5j. In normal mathematics, you can replace j with I. But remember that in Python, an imaginary value is always indicated by j. Now let us see in PyCharm. I am assigning the value of x to be 12, y to be 1.2 and z to be 2 plus 5j. Now let us see what is the data types of these three values. Okay, I am printing the data type of x and print type of y. In my previous video, I have shown you how to find the data type of a particular variable, right? We use the type function to find the data type of a variable, type of z. Now let us see which data type are these variables belong to. Run. Class int. Here 12 belongs to integer class and 1.2 belongs to float and 2 plus 5j belongs to complex. Okay. Now in decimal values, you can also give the scientific numbers such as which contains e, which denotes the power of 10. For example, 35e3. Now again I'll run my program. This also comes under float data type. Okay, run. Class int, float and complex. Okay, now so far we have seen which values comes under integers and which values comes under float and which values comes under complex data type, right? Now in my previous video, I have shown you how to convert a particular value, a particular variable to another data type, right? We can use the keywords such as int, float, string, complex, etc. to convert the data types, to convert the variables into another data type. Okay. Now here let us convert x into a float value. X is equals to float of x. Now let me print the type, the data type of x, and also let me print the value of x. This is just to see how an integer looks when converted to float. Okay, print x. Now let me run my program. Run class float class complex, and finally see here, when x is converted to float, it has returned us the float data type and it looks like 12.0. Okay, in such a way you can convert into float or complex, etc. Now let me convert x to complex value. I am running my program again. Class complex 12 plus 0j. Here there is no imaginary value for 12, so it has given 0j. Now what if I'm opening a new Python file? I'll show you a brief way to get the random number from a given range of numbers. Okay, now I want a random number from 1 to 10. Okay, just import random module. Don't worry about the random module, we shall discuss in my further videos. Okay, now I am printing random dot randint. You can use randint or randrange to print an integer from a given range of values. Now I am running my program. One. Now if I again run my program, it will return a different value. Sorry. Five. Okay. It will return any value from 1 to 10. Now what if I want a float value from 1.1 to 10.5. Now if I run my program, it gives non-integer argument for rand range. So you cannot get float value by using randint. Okay, that's all for today. In my next video, I'll be discussing about the string data type. Until then,